Be patient, alright? Quit tripping, it's coming. But just remember, this is only temporary, bro. Things do get better. Love you, bro.
What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, man? R.I.P. Quan. Yeah, you right. That's right. We're gonna clap that at the beginning. Most definitely ain't gonna leave Quan out. Rest in peace to my brother, man. We got something good going on tonight. You know, we've been sitting on it, and like I said, me and Robbie talked about from the beginning, like this is something we're gonna do every week, one day a week. We're gonna commit our time to interviewing people, doing live music review shows, talking about whatever, what's real. And we just gonna get it started. I got my brother up in here. He's waiting on me to bring him on in here. Let's bring Robbie P up on in here. Look at him. Look.
How's it going, bro?
What's up? Look at him. Man, we got a lot of stuff we're gonna get into. We're gonna talk about Robbie P, where he's been at, where he's at right now, what he's got going on, with me and himself. Just a lot of whole good stuff. Gonna listen to some music, and we're gonna get it started, man.
Definitely. Thank you, everybody, obviously, for watching tonight. Who subscribe to TrennyyRay's channel as well. You know what I mean? Absolutely fantastic. It really is. Good to see, family, friends, real people, man. That's coming on and showing their love and support, man. It's awesome.
Shout out to DJ Polo too for that instrumental.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to him. He's also a new partner with Fresh to Death for First to the Side.
Can I
DGB Beats
can I give you a shout out before we get into the nitty-gritty?
Most definitely.
Stuff, like because someone just said there, like Lauren has just put on congrats on the 1K subscribers. So
yeah,
well done, TrennyyRayy. Well done.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, it's taken a lot to get to that point. It's not something that I've just forced on myself to try to get 1,000 subscribers, because a lot of people probably got more than that, and I'm humble. But just to have 1,000 people that want to listen to me, it's a blessing.
It certainly is.
It is a blessing. First thing we're gonna get into, man. Introduce yourself, Robbie P.
Well, I'm Robert Kevin Parsons, aka Robbie P, Humble D. There's many names out there that people call me, but we're not getting into that, will we? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your label?
But I am the CEO and founder of DGB Music Media UK and DGB Beats UK too.
Yeah.
So it's the inspiration, you know. Somebody
How
very
did you start it?
It came from family. You know, you've got to keep in the family, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
this is more than just family. It was the inspiration. You know, my father, he was called David Gary Boland, and he was
David
known,
Gary Bolam.
yeah, he lost his way in life a little bit through alcohol. You know, but he was an inspiration when it came to music. You know, he always wanted to push us. He always wanted to see me go somewhere. Do you know what I mean? And actually try and be somebody. You know, whether it be putting music out there on all platforms or meeting people. Do you know what I mean? It didn't matter how it was done. He wanted me to do that. So
Support.
that's where the inspiration came from with DGB. You know, but it started off. You know, had different labels before that, and again, that gave me that boost to do this. But it was a friend of mine that lives in my area actually sat in my garden and said to me, what you're going to do if you haven't got this certain person to represent the certain label. So I was like, okay. He says, you want to make a label that's going to mean something to you.
Yeah.
And that's how it started, you know, and it was just me and my wife just going live, you know, putting music on SoundCloud, you know what I mean? Just being
Just
us.
getting content out there.
What was that? Sorry, bro?
I said just getting content out there.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what I was told to do, you know what I mean? Like, someone said, just keep pushing out, keep going there with stuff, you know, and you'll find some way of pushing through and getting through to where you want to be in your journey. And that's how it started. You know what I mean? It started off in SoundCloud and then went from SoundCloud, built my confidence up, you know, and pushed on Spotify and all platforms. So, yeah.
Man, shout out to everybody in the comments. We got a pretty good group
I
of people
I
watching.
am seeing the comments, but like, I do apologize. They're about this big.
Your mom's watching. We got
No.
Aurora Moonstar. I think I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
We got
Shout out
Cinematic.
to Kim Parsons, Aurora Moonstar, Cinematic, everybody that's here. Shout out to you, man. Massive love for being here. You know,
Much love, much
it's
love.
awesome. It really is. It's awesome. You know, leave your comments as well and let us know how this show has gone on as well for us. And, you know, for me as an artist, for TrennyyRayy as an artist, and for labels themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So who are some of your influences, like outside of the UK?
Outside of the UK, well, that's just no-brainer for me, bro. You know, that's you.
I ain't talking about. Look, I'm not famous. I'm just saying,
No,
like
no,
in general.
obviously, you know, I know you're not famous. I wish I was famous. Do you know what I mean? But what I mean is by like inspiration. You are an inspiration to me because when you came into mine and my wife's life, you know, you were full of spirit, energy, pushing this music out, pushing these videos out, and I just put a beat out there, and bang, we reconnected. We connected through a review show.
Yeah, and that's crazy because I was gonna talk about that too later. But we could go ahead and talk about it right now, you know, like
we just go with the flow, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, but we did. We connected through a review show. You sent your music to us, and we played it. We liked it. We gave you a bit of promotion, and then
they promoted me for a week straight.
we
Now,
did.
let me tell y'all, they promoted me for a week straight. This is when I did the I Praise music video in that song. Like they didn't know me, they didn't know who I was. Like it was first time me meeting Robbie P. And it was on his live music review show because they was doing it before any of this or anybody, you know. And that's how we connected, was through live music review. You know, they posted me up, shared my music, and then they kind of quit doing it for a little bit because of personal reasons, you know, which Robbie P would tell you about it, you know.
Like inspiration, you know, like I was going through a bit of a bad patch for my music, you know. I was getting
Most definitely, we all do.
Steam, you know, confidence wise, stuff like that. And then I thought to myself, hang on, I've got this guy who believes in us, likes my music, so why shouldn't I push this? Why shouldn't I pursue this and see where it leads us?
Yep. Originally, his wife was supposed to do the hook. Like
that's right.
He wouldn't even go let me do it. I begged him. I'm like, come on, bro, give me a chance.
come on, we've got to give big, massive love and
Yeah,
shout out
shout
to
out to
Gemma
Jim and
P, you
Pete.
know? Definitely. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just mad that, you know, she was like, listen, get yourself out there, push yourself further. This could be a good thing. And
Yeah,
then we collaborated. Trent done his little magic, you know what I mean? And the rest is history. What can I say? You know what I mean? Like we've done quite a lot of collabs since, and then we decided to partner.
yeah,
So, but like I've got to say, you know, it's nice to be interviewed by somebody different. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know us, but you've never met us in person. I've never met you in person. You know,
yeah,
so to have this interview, it's not just to the world, but also to you as well, so you can get to know me a little bit more. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's awesome. It is. It's
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
It is, man. Like, it's a blessing. Like, we get to, I get to get closer with you, and we get to meet new
Yeah,
people. It's
yeah,
just, you know,
of course. Wait, you
it is
know,
a
like
blessing.
we can all sit here and go, oh yeah, wait, Tupac's my inspiration, and Bob Marley, and UB40. We can all sit there and say that, but we've got to look at the friends. We've got to look at what, you know, even people we call family. You know what I mean? True, real friends. We've got to look at them as inspiration as well, because without friends and supporters, who are we as artists?
Yeah,
We're nobody. Do you know what I mean? So we've got to like push ourselves out there and say, look, this is who we are. There's no airs and graces. This is who we are. You know, and it's about
yeah,
people accepting you for you. It doesn't
yeah.
matter what type of person you are, what you go through. It's about accepting you for you. And I always believe in that, and that's why I keep it real. Do you know what I mean? So, look to the two of you fans. Big shout out to Wildcat Buffalo Runner Radio. Appreciate that, man. Thank you
Wildcat
so much.
Buffalo Runner Radio. Shout out to
Thank
you
you.
for tuning in.
But yeah, you are my international inspiration, bro. I've got to admit that. Yeah, you're my little bro. You know, you might be younger than us, but you've got a lot of experience with when it comes to music, and I like that. I like that.
You know, and I got like, I'm not here to talk about like nobody on nothing bad, but like people look over me all the time. And usually when it's to the point they look over me, either they look over to the point of they try to do it better than me, or they won't.
Hmm.
Like, I'm the type, man, I will give you the shirt off my back to help you
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And you know, I'm learning like every day and like every week, month, year, whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm learning every minute of the day on anything. And
It, that's what it's about. You know, for every bad experience you go through in life comes knowledge, you know, and then you gain more experience because of that knowledge. And the more knowledge you have, then the higher you go. But then what people have got to remember, if they're higher than you, they've got to come down because there's nowhere to go when you're at the top. You've got to come back down. So it's about being down to earth with people, about keeping it real.
I always keep
You
it
know?
like this. You know, I'm
Of course.
never under or above.
Yeah,
I'm always
yeah,
equal. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And
Mhm.
if I'm not equal with you, eh, you need to ask yourself why.
Exactly, exactly.
You need to ask yourself why. Tell them some hobbies and things you do outside of music, Robbie P.
Hmm. Well, I like to watch like, you know, TV shows, movies. I've got a PlayStation, you know, I like to sit and play on the PlayStation now and again, but I like to sit and just mess around with beats and experiment. I mean, come on, you've heard some of the stuff I've
Yeah,
played and you've laughed your tits off. Do you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, because I like to experiment. You know, I don't like to keep following trend. I like to try and set my own trend. I'm a trendsetter,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we're going to get to that obviously within a few bits of like through this interview. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, again, keeping it real, you know, having hobbies that you like to do. Don't do something that you're going to get bored within 20 minutes because that's just stupid. Do something that's going to keep your mind completely occupied. And if that means you're like sitting watching TV or sitting playing on a game, then so what? You know, your mind's focused because you've got to have a break from doing this. You've got to. Otherwise, your mind just explodes. You know, and I'm ADHD, autistic, and the way I think, I don't let it stop me. I
Yeah.
really don't let it stop me. You know, I might have days where I feel sorry for myself, but we all have that. You know, don't we? Do you know what I mean? Like, we all have days where we think nothing's going right. You know, we're falling out with people, we're blocking this person, whatever. But it's at the end of the day, life still goes on regardless of what happens.
You know,
You
if you
know,
don't take that time to make sure you're straight, I mean, not saying look out for like, you know, contact the people and make it right. Like
yeah,
sometimes you gotta get away
of
in order
course.
to recuperate,
You got to refresh
energize,
yourself.
whatever,
Yeah, of
refresh. You know what
course.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um, it could be any of that. You know.
most definitely, bro. I mean, obviously, you know, going back to the inspiration side of somebody over here, my inspiration is a guy called Anthony Booth. Now, this guy, like, seriously, you know, he's gone down and up, down and up, down so many times. He's had so many, like, so much bad luck.
You're
But
talking
then,
about Bellicose, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I've
then
actually got to do some work for him.
everything just turns around for that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I tell him to stay positive, things will work out, and it does. You know, and he's doing so well. He's such an inspiration. You know what I mean? Because the guy can write some really serious stuff. You know, you've heard it yourself.
Yep.
Um, and he's now making moves over here where big things are going to be happening for him, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud to call him a brother. Do you know what I mean? I really am. You know, so big shout out to Bellicose, Anthony Booth. You know what I mean? Firemouth Productions. You know who you are.
He's doing a bunch
Firemouth.
of shows right now over there right now, ain't he?
He's doing that. He's got his fingers in different pies. Obviously, I
Yeah.
can't say too much. Do you know what I mean? But he's doing quite a lot. But I just want to give out a shout out because he's got the show and he has artists that come onto it and they do like these chili challenges, you know, and it's great because some people obviously can't handle really hot chilies and you can see it
Yeah,
in the
I
videos,
don't
you
I
know what
don't
I
really
mean?
like spicy stuff like that. I can eat spicy
Yeah,
food, but not.
yeah. But it's like me. Obviously, I've got issues with me breathing and stuff like that. I'd be no good for that, you know. But I respect the guy what he's doing because there's people out there that are wanting to get on that show and they're getting interviewed by a guy called the Original African. You know, he's very popular on YouTube and things. You know, so he's like I said, he's doing really well. And I'm so proud of him. I am, you know. But they're my two inspirations, like internationally, you and you know UK over here. Mr. Anthony Booth, Better Coast Ghost.
So as y'all know, Robbie P's got a catalog out, a bunch of music, more music to come. That's what we're gonna be talking about next. Um, Pretty much gonna get into my journey. You know, makes no sense. What's some other songs that you submitted, Robbie P?
Um, can't remember.
I
Submitted
think
loads.
I know Rage was one of them. There was one more. I'm trying to remember. Um, the one
We
that's
did like
got the most views right now. Which one was that one?
the most views was on
A million
Spotify.
times. That's what it was.
The,
Okay.
the the most streams on Spotify is my journey. It's nearly at
My
50,000
journey.
streams.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. I got it mixed up. That's what we're
I'm
gonna
not
get on.
sure if it's cinematic. I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna get into, y'all. We're gonna take a little 1 minute little break right back, and then we'll be right back to you. All right. we back at it again. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really go. We didn't go
Yeah.
too far, did we?
No,
play.
we didn't. No,
So look, man, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Robbie P, this was the first song, or I don't think it was the first song that you put out on all platforms.
It was.
It was the first song. Okay, so this was the first song Robbie P put out on all platforms, and this is called My Journey, and it also has his wife featuring on the hook.
Shout out
So
to Gemma
shout out
P.
to Robbie P and Gemma P, and let's get right into it now.
Yo, David bro. Yo, Robbie B. What do you think of this beat I made?
It's nice.
Yeah? If you think this is nice.
Wait, you hear the lyrics?
How can I say when I'm not in my flow? How would it be to see me on the show? Notice my rhyme is sublime, would you know? Time to see me come and go. Rhyme to rhyme, we're rapping this clear. Hip hop and grime, stand up and cheer. Using the juicing, I'm physically boosting. You don't continue my story on here. I've got the stage of my magical talent. Tell you no picture won't say, but I can it. After my yes, now it's all for a habit. Check out my race from the cage, you can have it. Dependent percentage, become a defensive. Chasing the faces, the story's intensive. Remember to see the way it's incentive as long as I'm me. I'm always inventing. Notice my work has improved over time. Making them up in the bits will be fine. Showing my spark on the dock on the time. I welcome the haters to check out the rhyme. Lyrical speaking, I'm making a flow. Not really thinking on which way to go. Gotta be blinking, not sinking so low. Forget about drinking, cause that's a low blow. That's all I say to all of my friends. You now see me this way for all of my trends. What can I say? The world now bends. I'm flying away on this musical plan. Right on a wave, now right to the top. Keeping it going, you know it's no flop. Can't be more real. We're selling the shop. Gonna pay for a meal or a DGB pro.
My life is seconds. No one listening, I don't deserve it. Come around, going in circles. My journey, I will do this. Feeling from my brain. Yeah. Everyone seems to say no. My life, my journey, my story, I will make it.
Look, I'm making a killing, his lips are spilling. I think when I'm winning the show. So, what do I say about paving the way? With my shot and display, don't you know? Bro, get on the train that is winning the game. Don't be looking for pain on the throat. Yo, listen to me, time to set yourself free. It is you with the keys, so let's go. Right? Now, do you know what I've just said to you? Let me just be real with my crew. Feeling so free now to do what I do. It's setting the fact, but I don't have a clue. Bringing that out now, find what's on sale. Going in shop in my face is gone pale. Thinking I was rock me, I'll hang on the rail. Don't try to stop me, not looking to fail. The story is just for glory. Don't call me somebody like that's like a toy. Pictures of culture is up to the future. Forgetting my past now. Here comes the future. Been given a gift. But that's what it takes. To all of you fools that I ain't no fake. Now have a toast and then make it or break. Forget all the rules. It's my time to escape. How do I feel? And I'm holding some gold. Keep following real. No missing no code. It's the real deal. I'm on the right road. Get ready to kneel and me putting the code. Seeing on my pain. Just watch for the game. My music is linking reality change. Learning the ending. I'm yearning for life. I'm gonna do anything. No, where's my wife?
My life is seconds. No one listening, I don't deserve it. Come around, going in circles. My journey, I will do this. Feeling from my brain. Yeah. Everyone seems to say no. My life, my journey, my story, I will make it. My life is seconds. No one listening, I don't deserve it. Round and round, going in circles. My journey, I will do this.
My journey.
That's what's up right there. That was Robbie P and Gemma P. So how did you come up with that song, Robbie P?
So obviously, as I told you beforehand, I was releasing music on SoundCloud, and I released another track, and it was called My Worst Enemy. But I didn't feel the quality was there. You know, I needed a story to tell people, to say, look, how would it be to see me on a show? You know, what do you think of my flows? What do you think of my rhymes? Do you know what I mean? I'm very experimental. I'm versatile when it comes to my music. So
Yeah.
I wanted to show that versatility and how well I came onto that My Journey, you know, and that's why I put My Journey out there. And I've never believed that it would nearly reach 50,000 streams on Spotify. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Never-
congrats to that too. Congrats to Robbie P. Almost getting 50K. Boy, I don't know anybody doing that
So-
around
so
here.
close, man. We just got to keep streaming them Spotify streams, man. That would be awesome, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. But that's how I came up with that. It was just my journey. I wanted to explain to people, you know, like, look, these lyrics, I'm killing, I'm spilling, you know, like, not looking for pain on death row. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling people, I'm being real. And that's what I do with my music. Each song that I create, you'll hear that. Do you know what I mean? You'll hear the realness, the trueness, you know, instead of just making stuff up, what some people do, you know, but I try and keep it original as possible if I can. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. So did you make that beat
hey,
also?
man, thank you. The beat, yes, I did. Yeah, I made that from my studio. But that was when I was first starting out, you know. I had
Yeah.
like little samples, I was trying different things, and that's what I created. And at first, I wasn't too sure what I was going to do with the style of it, you know. I wasn't too sure how I was going to write it, what I was going to come out with. But then every time I kept listening to the beat, I was just bouncing my head, and then I just found this certain flow. I was like, da, 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 you know, and I just went with that flow. You know, how can I see when I'm rocking my flow? How would it be to see me on the show? Notice my
Yeah.
rhyme, so would you know? Time to see me come and go. So it was like keeping on that flow, that beat.
You was in your pocket.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was hard to do because every lyric I was writing, I was thinking, right, what am I going to write next? Do you know what I mean? What line am I going to do next to keep this flow going? So there was a lot of thought and heart put into this song. It really was. And I think people felt that as well as I was rapping it. Yes, the quality is different, obviously, you know, but
Yeah, like that's what my girlfriend was saying. Like she's the type, she likes hearing the music without the lyrics.
yeah,
She wants to hear like the production, like that's what she likes. And
of course, yeah. And I can appreciate that, you
that
know, if
beat,
someone
that
like,
beat, it hits. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of like
yeah,
Hustle and Flow type vibes, like
yeah.
3-6 Mafia
Mm.
vibes. You know what I mean? That's what it reminds me of.
And you see, that's the thing, you know, like usually I do, you know, different music. Some I like, some I don't, you know. But then sometimes mistakes happen. We lose music, you know, like, and it can't be helped. Like to me, I always believe everything happens for a reason. And if you lose something, you're meant to have lost it. If it comes back to you, then you're meant to have get it back. You know what I mean? So for me, there has been music over the years that I've lost, but I concentrate on the music in the future that I make. Does that make sense? And if
Yeah.
some stuff floats around, great. If it doesn't, then there's nothing I can do. I might come across it one day.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, if it's meant to be, you work on that, what's important, what flows better, you know?
What feels right to you.
Correct. Yeah,
Can't force it, man. You can't
exactly,
force it.
bro. Exactly.
That's just like this next song. Like we was talking about it earlier. This song we're about to play, this is the first song me and Robbie P did. The song that I wasn't supposed to be on the hook. It was supposed to be Jimma P singing it, and she was gonna write something totally different. And I got on the live and I heard the beat, I heard the instrumental, and it just the words like came to me like that. And if people know me, they know the people who know me know my work ethic. And
Yeah,
like if I hear something on the spot, I'm doing it right then and there. You know what I mean? I'm like Dr. Dre. You feel me? But this song right here, this is what brought me and Robbie P together. Literally, like makes no sense. And this song right here, it's got like Cali vibes, West Coast
Once everything's
vibes.
perfectly organized,
I mean,
I'll start working on my
of course, we gotta watch these ads. We're gonna get Robbie P paid.
Grammarly
Man.
will ensure you feel
Of course, we got Makes No Sense, produced by Robbie P, DGB Beats, engineered by your man's TrennyyRayy. Got this, fresh to death, first to decide. He made this. He made this melody.
Keyboard on a MIDI keyboard. I made this melody. I'm so proud.
Robbie
of it.
P made this beat scratch.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Fresh to death. Be the one made first to decide. Yeah. Salute to the ones that was here before us, you feel me? TrennyyRayy. Yes, sir.
From the USA to the UK.
You know it.
Yeah. Salute.
Man, this is a struggle, you feel me? It is. You go through different things in life with people and situations, man. It's an everyday struggle.
Every day.
You just gotta keep God in your circle, you feel me?
Keeping it going.
Spit it, G.
I guess it's what they call it fakes. They don't know how to plan. Now they got just what it takes. Stick it to the man. Why does it get a million views on the music streams? He's fucking with the businessman and crushing out his dreams. I don't get it. Makes no sense. I'm sick of the shit. Don't you wonder why I'm tense? Never ever want my hit. Putting up a strong defense. I'm all about the giving. Get my point across. So you would do this for a living. Dreams are keen, not by mean. Trying to tell you the truth. Sing loads of cover songs I've done it from my youth. I changed my journey round, but wanted to express. Writing some rights under number road to try and impress. Something else has come along, fucking up my plan. Fuck up for your fakers, flying like Superman. It's the laughing that you get. The shoes up, the starting, what the fuck is happening? Does my music need a party? Look at me, don't look at them. I'm making music they condemn. I will prosper, don't need a doctor. If you're looking for a fix of talent, I'm your man. Listen to the beats, best one on the planet. Nah, I'm not so hot and humble though. But I'm also to the point, this fucking mumble crap. Flap, the shit ain't a rap. I might as well film myself dancing with my cat. So listen what I'm saying here, really stop me staying here. Best is yet to come along, it's time for you to stay in cheer. I see you, but I don't wanna be you. Originality, try and beat you. Maybe not so see-through. Bitch, try and look and cook a little preview for your flea crew. But you don't know what I've been through. Standing on the pedestal, I guess I'm nothing fine and not so stupid now. Fucking treat me like a minor.
In my soul I cry out what I've been through. Even though I know I had to accept the truth. God keeps lifting me up. They say I make no sense. It makes no sense. Evil hides in the skies, waiting for me to move. Be focused on the light, you ain't gotta prove. When you speak from the soul, they say it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Need to see a change, I'm fucking sick of looking. Finding up a talent, thinking that they're really cooking. Something up with a magic oven, but they do not have it. Can you be a major? Now I guess you finally had it. Set the fuck aside the llama, it's right there. Let the read on through, it's time to start and share. The business is a mess, and also very tense. This is fucking stupid now, it really makes no sense. I've got to be thinking, start linking all the dots. Where the haters be waiting, trying to cut the shots. All they do is rumble chat and I don't hear a thing. Get out, keep it in movie, start upgrading, live a bling. Robbie P and TrennyyRayy, we can do this shit all day. From the UK to the USA, this is how we play. This shit's taking up, we're gonna be heavy. Tupac would have been proud of this, so hope you're fucking ready. Don't be in a herd, you gotta be the herd. Keep me shit in order, can't be fucking murder. Riot all you want, cause no one gives a shit. You make yourself stupid and you're acting like a tick. Gotta be keeping it real, then the people will see. Be the realest player, they will know you're free. Being part of the scheme to make you think I'm rich. Change your fucking tune now, you make me start to itch. Can't you see me teaching, hoping that I'm reaching? Family's important, no time for the beating. The world is really thick as fuck and that's a fucking problem. Don't condone the violence, but how can we stop it? Long live the real, never mind now king. The media's corrupt as well, it's not a squeaky clean. We need to be heard now, still by keeping it real. Don't like what I said, fuck you, it's how I feel.
In my soul I cry out what I've been through. Even though I know I had to accept the truth. God keeps lifting me up. They say I make no sense. It makes no sense. Evil hides in the skies, waiting for me to move. Be focused on the light, you ain't gotta prove. When you speak from the soul, they say it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Evil hides in the sky, waiting for me to move. Be focused on the light, you ain't gotta prove. When you speak from the soul, they say it makes no sense.
Robbie P.
It makes no sense.
That song right there, you can't
Go
even.
to motionray.com to
You know
add
what
this
I'm
to your
saying?
video,
Hold on.
and that, and
You
that.
got some ass popping up. Pop, pop. That song right there is just self-explanatory. I mean,
It is.
it's just self-explanatory. I mean,
It certainly is, bro.
I was going through a lot when we made that song. Robbie P was going through a lot when he made that song, and it was just, we was aligned at the right time and moment.
Yeah.
And like, I don't force God into nobody's life. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't do none of that. But like, Robbie P has his beliefs and I have mine, but we don't let that collide with what we
Yeah.
believe in with each other. I support him, he supports me, and
Well,
when
that's what
people,
it's about,
Mhm.
supporting each other. Otherwise, what's the point in it all?
if we ain't
You know?
bringing light into each other's life, you know what I mean? That's what I'm about. I don't
Yeah.
care about like all that rippity rompity stuff. I'm about like, how can I help you? Be a better person.
Of course, bro.
That's what it's about for me.
Yeah, definitely.
And that song helped me a lot, and I know it helps you.
It certainly did, because like I said, that was the start of us collaborating and make some excellent music after it.
Yep.
We continued that. You know what I mean? So it was awesome.
Yeah, you helped me with my movie. You got on um well, you made beats for both of the
Yeah, I did.
albums that I put out, and you're also on one of the albums. So you did a
I
lot of
done,
work, bro.
I
You know
done,
what
I
I'm
done,
saying? Your flowers is there too.
yeah, I done some titling. I done different stuff, didn't I?
Yep. You helped
Yeah,
me out a lot with that.
definitely, definitely, bro. But it was all worth it. You put a lot of hours into that, a lot of, heart and soul, tears, stress, whatever into that, and people can see that. You know what I mean?
And it gets overlooked too, my movie, but it's not
Yeah.
for everybody.
Well, of course.
Literally it's not, I don't
If,
force that on nobody.
if people don't know yet and they're sitting there watching you and about your family and everything else, some people will turn that off within 5 minutes because they're thinking it's something else. Do you know what I mean? But you've done that to show who you are, what your family's about, what you do, and I think it's really good, and I think people should sit down and watch that because you're watching some real people doing some real work,
Yeah.
and this guy taking over a year to put that all together, you know. So it shouldn't, like, yeah, Cinematic said it should not get, like, it shouldn't get overlooked, you know. They do need to wake up and watch that because every family has struggles. Everybody goes through stuff, you know. But it's how you express it, it's how you deal with it. And that's TrennyyRay's way of dealing with stuff through his family. And I think it's absolutely inspirational.
And it's hard. It's hard. It ain't hard to explain, but like it is,
Yeah, yeah.
And you just explained it.
Well, there you
Like
go.
I got support, to the extent of
Yeah,
support, but at the end of the day, like if I want something done, I or God has to make it happen.
yeah. I mean,
And
all the real
sometimes
people
I
there,
get in the way of
like,
making it happen.
smash that like button and subscribe. All the real people subscribe to our channels. You know, it's about sticking together, showing support, showing real love, respect.
Yep. That's what it's about, bro. Like that's what this whole show's about. Like it ain't
Yeah,
about copying nobody, like or nothing like that, or following a trend or somebody or what somebody's doing. A lot of people are doing a lot of things, and
of course, of course.
sometimes in life, we all need things. We all need things to cope with and to find things to cope with, and whatever it is you do,
Yeah,
it don't matter what it is. It could be music. It could be working a job. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Whatever it is, like keep God at the center, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to work out. And you
I
might
mean,
not understand.
some people, they have different beliefs and things like that.
At the end of the day, words of TrennyyRayy, Cinematic said it
Of
first.
course, but you know what it is, though, Cinematic. Yeah, I always say, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah, he got me saying that. Know what I'm saying? Or like Robbie P got me saying that. Boy, I can't get rid of. Know what I'm saying?
It's just a habit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I got it wrote down right here so I don't say it too much, literally, because he's done rubbed off on me that much, mate.
In it,
I've
mate.
done got me cuppa. About to
So-
relax, watch TV, eh?
Have you got any questions? Have you got any questions for us?
Man, we already know how that song was made. Robbie P made that beat, a masterpiece. I don't think anybody could have topped that. It don't whoever's hands it would have went in, you know. As an artist, I'm not meaning Robbie P's wife, like it would have been good, but I'm
Yeah.
meaning like another artist. Like I don't think
Mhm.
it could have been any. I don't think it could have went any different. I think
believe-
everything was
I
supposed to be
believe-
how it was.
To me, if somebody else had have done that, it wouldn't have been that. I believe that. You know, I believe it would have probably been a different melody, something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for me, when you came onto that, like you just done something to melody, and you just. It's like when
Well,
you
that's the
put
thing. Like when I
when
heard
you
some
put
of your
two voices
lyrics,
you know what I mean? You just
it
make
gave me an idea of how I should come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like just hearing that, like I vibed off of you because it wasn't my song. Like usually I'm the
Mhm.
type like I'm having to create stuff for people for them to come off of it, to vibe off of it. I'm not the
You know,
one.
we should rename the show. At the end
Huh.
of the day, you know what I mean, show.
At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Show you silly. You silly. But for real though, like it's different.
Of course, bro.
Like I was able to do something different on that song. Like I wasn't
Mhm.
it wasn't that I was like coming off of you, copying you or nothing. I was just your energy. I was coming off of your energy.
Yeah.
And that matters today. You know what I mean? When you do music with people or even a relationship with people, if you don't have that connection or the energy, that's like it's you can come across people and it's like, you know, you'll be there and it's just like this. It's not color, you're not mashing and something is just stopping it, you know? And
I've worked with so many people, and there's only a few select people in my life that I've actually gelled with properly. You know, the first one was my brother. You know what I mean? And
shout out to you, brother.
and you as well. You know, and I have gelled with a couple of other people in the past, but the connection's only gone so far.
Yeah.
It
Well-
could have gone further. It could have gone further, but it just stopped at a certain destination, and that was it. You know, the journey Robbie P train goes on. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, it's got to.
of course.
Same thing with me. Like, you know, I've experienced a lot with music and people, and I don't try to let those past situations affect me right now. You know, sometimes I'll talk about it and I'll bring light on it, but you know, then people know. Then people
Mhm.
know.
Most
The next
definitely.
song we got is called "A Million Times."
It's my
Now,
latest release.
This is Robbie P's latest song. It just released 2 months ago. It was actually released, I think, the day after my album, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in December.
Highly Favored, I believe. Yeah, it was released the day after Highly Favored. So let's get into this. Maybe we won't have to listen to an ad.
Probably would.
Let's
Boost
get
your
Rob
revenue and drive
some
growth
sense,
with
y'all.
Google
Let's get him
Ads.
some pounds.
Reach high-value customers across the entire Google network.
This is "A Million Times" by Robbie P.
Smash that like button if you haven't, guys.
This is ain't the same TrennyyRayy when I'm on.
I couldn't help it, but when I see someone just struggling, I've gotta try another best I can until I'm not needed. Don't you know I gotta put my heart right out on a plate for everyone to see? Why can't some people just let me be me? I don't need you if I had to please you. Feel I'm wasting my time, but I'm here for you if you can understand what's try and say it a million times. I'm a soul and I'm a demon. I'm out of control. Have I gotta prove myself all over again? I will stand and fight, but if I got the right, so hear my pain. I've got a lot to lose, more to gain. Sure, I've gotta keep it going with the raps to keep the flavor. Robbie P is back, understanding your behavior. Standing on the track while I'm looking at the labor. Waiting for it stack, I'm not in it for a favor. I love to write, show my light tonight. Gotta fight for the right to hear my rap delight. Plus I got a million reasons why I'm standing here and saying I hurry for your troubles, but can't you see me praying? I told you before, if you ever try to hurt me, leveling up the score when you stood right here and dared me. I try to be nice and not a devil in disguise, but a real good soul becomes the truth and no lies. You used to for your spies, I've seen them all before. I've done my childish prawns at the Kings, I'll take the floor. Honestly, mate, you fought the late to try again. Not looking to the future from the past with your pain. But you see, I'm not a monster, just another sort of monster. Don't stop, it's been around for all of us to sponsor. It's in the sort of lot to tap the juju, but really right. Keeping it humble all the way, no time to stop below your pain. Breaking the fake, it's time to try and make my move. Easy to believe, knowing I got a lot to prove. He's worldwide, but my tolerance is better. Bringing out the sunshine and not the freaky weather. You can try and say it a million times. I'm a soul and I'm a demon. I'm out of control. Have I gotta prove myself all over again? I will stand and fight, but if I got the right, so hear my pain. I got a lot to lose, more to gain. I will stand and fight, but if I got the right, so hear my pain. I got a lot to lose, more to gain.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate
Well, that was Robbie P from the UK, and I'm streaming all the way in the USA. That's a long,
how we
long
do.
haul. You hear me? We are far. So y'all don't think y'all realize how far me and this man is apart.
We are
He is
6,000 miles
hours.
away.
He's
6,000
miles away, and he's 6 hours ahead of me in time. So we have
Yeah.
to plan this strategically. You feel me?
Yeah. It's like
We
what,
have to plan this.
It's like early afternoon for you, isn't it? You know?
It's almost 3 o'clock
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
Yeah. We've been on this interview for 49 minutes. That's awesome. I mean,
Yep.
where's the time gone?
Yep. Yep.
That's
So
crazy.
how did you come up with that, Robbie P?
So that track, I was basically sick of telling people about me, who I was, try to accept me for who I am instead of just sitting there and hating on us and trying to ruin my life and this and that. It was me just, I can try and say a million times with no soul that I'm an idiot, I'm a dickhead, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be real, and making the beat, it was emotional. It really was emotional. Like most of my music that I create, when I feel something really, really good, I get a tear for it. I become really emotional about it. And that was one of them. It was one of them tracks, from the harmonies to the main vocals to the rap.
Did I help? I can't remember if I helped you engineer that song. Did you engineer that? Did I do it?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I promise I can't.
It don't matter. You're part of it anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, like, for me, it's about, just keeping it that way, showing people that you are. Don't hide anything. Look, yes, I'm an angry person. I've got anger issues. Like, it's about just, again, being you. And when I was doing them harmonies, I got such a buzz because they just fitted like a glove, you know. And then when I done the little flow in the hook line, that was inspiration from you, you know,
Yeah.
and your type of style of singing and stuff. That's what I'm saying, man. You inspire me, you know, you really do quite a lot. And yeah, it was.
That's dope.
I was excited to
That's
release that one.
exciting.
I was really excited to release that one. It was one of them. It was personal, you know. It was fresh. Death first beside
First to the
DGP. Yeah. You know, but yeah, like all the music that I've got, you know, please subscribe. Like if you've got a Spotify channel, go
Yeah,
subscribe.
most definitely. Please do.
If you've got YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. You know, listen to my music. I've got a Robbie P playlist. Go in there, you'll find collaborations me and TrennyyRayy have done, other things that I've done, other songs. You know, you'll find all that there. And you'll also find a section with these shows. So if you ever do miss an episode, you can click onto my page as well as TrennyyRay's, and that way you'll always be connected with the show, you know?
Yep.
So that's why Rage is my favorite. I feel you really show who you are in Rage, and it's something pure and true.
Yeah, and speaking of Rays, that's what we're playing next.
Yeah.
And that's actually got a
What I
music
think we
video
should do-
behind
what I
it.
think we should do is just play the track. I know I've got a music video to this, guys, right? But unfortunately, we're just starting out. We don't want no lagging going up with the video and this and that. So we're just going to play the track. But if you do want to go and see the video, again, go on to my channel, Rage official music video. It's there. You'll see it.
Rage. All right, let's see. Everybody. You have it on YouTube, correct?
Yeah, YouTube, Spotify, on all platforms.
Let me see where it's at. It's only showing the music video. Hold on.
Just type ragerobbie.p. Have you tried that?
I see real life. Okay, I see it. I got you.
See, that's the thing when you release music out on all platforms, it makes a little YouTube video for you.
Yeah.
You can put your song out, you know? So
Yep. Let me see. It's loading. Give me 1 second, peoples.
you can even find these tracks if your Alexa app works properly, you know, you can find these tracks. The Alexa can be temperamental.
Yeah. You can find all his music on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music. I mean, it's everywhere, just like mine. We're gonna get this is Rage, produced by Robbie P, DGB Beats. You know, with Cole, with Fresh to Death, First to the Side.
Yeah.
And get it going, man. This is actually one of my favorite songs by Robbie P.
Yeah.
One of my.
This should have been viral.
Yeah, it will, bro. It's just touched the surface. Even though it's been out for 7 months, bro, it's still new to somebody who hasn't seen it yet.
Of course, yeah, I get that.
Let's get right into it. This is Rage.
I could tell you my problems, but I won't make you change. If you believe in my story.
So this is a brand new YouTube page, or not page, but this is brand new YouTube.
No, I'm not.
Let's start it over. Hold on.
I could tell you my problems, but I won't make you change.
There it goes.
If you believe in my story, no, I'm not here for the glory. I would tell you I saw them, but I would sound so strange. Oh, this pain won't go. How was I to know? Can you understand my rage? Can you hear what I'm saying? I'm on my knees and I'm praying to the gods I can hear me. Just let me speak freely. I'm always fighting for an answer. What's this feeling inside me? I'm always feeling so angry. Need to let out emotion. Can't control this potion.
won't make you change. You believe in my story. No, I'm not here for the glory. I will tell you I saw them, but our words sound so strange. All this pain won't go. How was I to know? Can you understand my rage? Believe to achieve, don't make it all make believe. I'm keeping on the level so my mind is finally freed. Staying in the game, put this pain, I'll make it prove the strain. I'll always stand and fight like I've always got to love the game. I really need to dream of joy instead of a nightmare. You can stand and laugh at me, but do I really care? I've lost all my insanity, where do I go from here? People speaking down to me, I seem to have lost my cheer. As I'm waking up with anger in the middle of the night, starting to think my brain is always in the fight. Now I'm losing every time I try to sleep and close my eyes, trying to think of the good things and not the hateful lies. Hateful spies, they're out there lurking in the shadow. Demons like to hide, always waiting for the shallow. I need some kind of antidote to keep me being a rebel, always keeping it real. We can all call the devil. How could it be a loser? Cause I know I got a heart. My temper is a demon, always said it from the start. I'm an open book, just look, everyone can read. I'm just an average guy trying to bring you up to speed. So listen to what I'm saying when I say I'm sorry. Don't mean the things I say when my anger becomes a worry. I would like to room up every time I enter, burning like the fire, straight into the center. I could tell you my problem, but I won't make you change. You believe in my story. No, I'm not here for the glory. I will tell you I saw them, but our words sound so strange. All this pain won't go. How was I to know? Can you understand my rage? I could tell you my problems, but I won't make you change. If you believe in my story, no, I'm not here for the glory.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yo, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
So that's one of my favorite ones by Robbie P. For some reason, I wasn't subscribed to him on this YouTube channel, but I just subscribed and liked it. Let's see.
All good, bro.
All right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Robbie P. How did you make that song, bro?
So, as I was saying earlier on, you know, I've got like certain issues like ADHD and autism. It comes with a lot of anger, a lot of rage, frustration, anxiety. That's where that song came from. You know, like for anybody that knows me or has had dealings with me knows I've got rage issues. And I've never hid that fact. You know, and I always say believe to achieve, but don't make it all make believe. I've always said that. And I just wanted to express me as like me, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've got different songs that I've expressed myself in different ways, but this one for me was about, right, this is it. You're gonna accept me for me, or that I'm done. I've got
Yeah.
issues. You know, so is a lot of people out there in the world. Why should I be judged for my issues? And that's where rage came from, you know, because like I could say to people I'm sorry, but what's that gonna solve?
Yeah.
It hasn't solved anything. It's not done anything. So I just move on from it and let it go. And that's all I can do. But people will know with this song Rage who I am. I can tell you my problems, but I won't make you change. If you believe in my story, I'm not all about the glory. Do you know what I mean? It's about, again, showing people myself. And if people can understand that, then that's I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. You know.
Yeah, that was fun working on that music video. If y'all have the time to go watch it, this was the top. I think this was your topic page, right? That this
It
song's
was, yeah,
on. That's why I'm
that's
not
right. Yeah,
subscribed to it.
yeah,
I'm subscribed to Robbie P's personal
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah. But
but
if you go into the Robbie.p playlist on YouTube,
yeah.
that's where you'll find all the songs linked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
How's everybody doing? We got a bunch of people in the comments.
hey Ma, how's it going? If you look at that,
White
my mum
drip
comes on
roll.
support, you know. My mother's live more than me, guys. Seriously. You know, she goes on TikTok, she does all sorts, you know what I mean? Crazy Nana P, she's known as. So come on, massive love and shout out to Crazy Nana
Shout
P.
out to Robbie P's mama.
That
Shout
woman made
out.
us. That woman made us, you know. And my father's my inspiration, my mother's my inspiration. I've got many inspirations, but these inspirations mean things to me. You know, if I call you or ask you how you're doing or say, I hope you have a nice day today, it's because I'm thinking of you,
Yeah.
you know. But if I don't say nothing and it just eventually stops, it means you've done something to me and you've got to think and understand why. And then once you understand, then we can move on. Become friends again or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like that's me. I'm just easygoing. I'm laid back like that. But if you get on my bad side, then my rage comes out, and I'll probably play that song in your ear, like 24/7.
Yeah,
Nah,
I edited that music video. Um, that was
my
fun.
wife, my wife filmed it. You know,
Yeah, his wife filmed it.
Gemma P. She filmed all the video clip. She's done an absolutely fantastic job. It was her first time actually filming a music video, so props to her for that. Seriously, you
Yeah, that
know,
was fun. That
definitely.
was real fun. I ain't gonna lie. I like that song right
I
there.
did, yeah, I did.
That's my favorite song. Besides the makes no sense. Like that song is my favorite
Yeah,
too. But
yeah.
like with one with you solo,
Hmm.
Rage. Rage is the one.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank
That's
you.
it, man.
You know,
That's
I
the
do.
one.
Because that song to me, that's the vibe I wanted from it. I wanted people to get behind that and understand the emotion and everything that I put into that song. You know, and
Yeah.
if you don't understand it just by listening to it, go watch the video. I guarantee you will understand it. You know?
That's like these t-shirts and everything we got on. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I said it again. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? At the
This
end
is
of the day,
well, he's got my clothing brand on, but it's collaboration. But still,
it
Robbie
is.
P has his own clothing line, which that's what we
I've
about
got
to talk
many.
about right now.
I've got many.
You know, how to explain how you started that. You know, I know your dad
So,
was involved with it.
so obviously, you know, the clothing line came around of, you know, people saying, oh, I can make like little key rings, like cups, put your name on a cup. I mean, here's one right here, you know, Robbie P. Obviously, the lights a bit iffy, but you see it, you know what I mean? And someone created me that logo and I thought, champion, I'll put it on a cup. And that's
Yeah,
how it started, literally. And I was like, okay, I need to find some decent places to get some merchandise from. I tried many places. Some of the merchandise faded within a couple of months. Some of it wouldn't stick right. Tried many different places, you know, and it was a guy that came along maybe about a year ago and was like, listen, you need to get on this site. This site is the one. And I went to this site, created my own logos, you know, because I'm a bit of a graphics designer as well. So
yeah.
created my own logos and Bob's your uncle. The next minute, I'm sorted. Now I've got a nice piece of clothing. I mean, here's one right here, which is my humble dream makers one. You
And
know,
that's his line. He has
and
multiple lines of clothing.
I certainly do. Certainly do. Did you like my nice little touch of the rage that I put on?
Yeah, check that out.
But
Yeah,
yeah, that's how it all started.
we got a lot of good things going on right now that's in the works, especially with the clothing stuff. We've got new stuff coming soon. I've got my clothing line already established and it's there. I'm happy with what I've
Little
got.
first side boutique.
Yeah, fresh to death, first to the side boutique. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. This is the one I made for my uncle who passed away. R.I.P. Johnny Mac. I made this actually. This is White Breast T-shirt for my uncle. But you know, if people want to buy it, they can. If they don't, it's cool. It's not really for the
Can I make
people
a
to buy. It's
suggestion,
for
bro?
my pleasure.
Can
Huh?
I make a suggestion? I'd like to hear a track, right? Because every time I hear this track, it's quite emotional. You know, I feel it needs to be played, and that is your track, Crying Out.
You want to play my song?
I want to play your song in
Okay.
my interview. Go for it.
Okay. He wants to play my song.
I
Let me
certainly do.
see.
It
I
deserves
got
a
off.
little
That caught me off guard for a second. Hold on. I wasn't expecting it.
bit.
Let me see.
I'm full of surprises, bro.
He said he wants me to play my song.
I certainly do.
Man,
I want you to show some love to TrennyyRayy, guys. You know what he's done tonight. You know the things that he does. You've got to show this guy real love and support. And any artist that comes on the comments, show them love and support as well. It's being real by being here.
it's funny because like my goal was to like I wasn't really having a goal. I mean, I have a goal, you know what I mean, with
course.
anything I do, but it was a goal to try to get over or at least 10,000 views by the 17th of this month.
Yeah.
With of course a goal with me getting 1,000 subscribers the 17th. It was the goal, but like I told you, God he's in the blessing business, and he made sure my goal was marked before the date. So you know, I reached 1,000 subscribers on Valentine's Day, which was yesterday, and I also hit 10,000 views on Crying Out. So you know, he made sure that what I asked for was like God is real.
Of course,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Obviously, like I believe in gods. I believe in gods, goddesses. You know, obviously my wife, she's a white fae eclectic witch, and she's got her own beliefs. I believe everybody's got their own beliefs, but this is your belief, and this is what got you through what you do, and
Yeah.
this is something very special to you, and this is why it needs to be played. And I'm going to say this, like, you know, massive love to Zaquan,
Yeah.
and I hope that guy is having a ball in heaven or wherever he is, you know.
Yeah. You know, I think about Zaquan every day, and there's not a day that goes by I don't think of him or my family is
That's not
gone.
cool. I'm not
And
gonna
I
lie.
just
We had our issues, but I was glad to help contribute things for him in the end.
yeah, I want this song like, and it's crazy because like I was saying before in a performance or interview, whatever you want to call it, like
Mhm.
at the time I was making this song, like I was going through stuff to where I needed to be alone,
Yeah,
and you know what I mean, and quit associating with certain people.
of
And I
course.
wasn't neglecting nobody. It was just I got so much love for people that if I know they're not in the right place, I'll just like I'll give them guidance, but like I got have to get my spirit away because
Yeah,
it's not good for me. You know what I mean?
of course,
And I
bro.
just want people to understand like nobody's promised tomorrow, and this song, like I helped create it, I helped write it, I helped produce it, but it was originally not my idea to do. You know, God didn't put it on me to write this song. It was put on someone else, and they didn't have to step forward and come to me and be like, "Hey, bro, like I'm going through it. I need you to do this song." They didn't have to do that. You know what I mean?
I even got my
It could have
husband to do
sat,
it
it
for
could have
me.
went to somebody
Yeah,
else. It could have, you know what I mean? It could have been something else. But God made it happen, and he used me at the right time in my life to be
like
used.
when you came to me as well, you know, for the cover, like, you know, to edit the cover with the crying
Yeah.
out stuff like that. I was happy to do it. I was just happy to just contribute something, you know.
I want this song to be an example, and I want it. It ain't to scare people, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end, and you see the death count of like suicide, the
Yeah,
alcohol, and like
yeah,
all that stuff. It's not to scare people.
Real. It's real.
Yeah, it's real. It is. People don't want to hear it, Like I don't do a lot of stuff I used to do, and I'm just being real with you. I'm not sitting on here facading on no camera. Like I don't sit up in the studio and get high no more. You know what I mean?
A lot of people,
smoking weed. I don't do it no more. I'm being real with you.
Suicide,
it ain't like it was.
Yeah, I had a friend who committed suicide. He was just a kid. He was from America, and he committed suicide because he felt he couldn't speak to nobody. And it's just sad. It's sad to think that, and it's heartbreaking. But these messages on videos, like what TrennyyRayy has done, is to make people aware. And if you've got a friend out there that might be being a little bit of a dickhead or what have you, just think what could be going off inside his head. And if you can just reach through to them,
that's the thing, man. You can help people, and you can be there for them.
Don't ever turn anybody away. It doesn't matter what you've been through, what drama.
That's all you can do.
Life's too short. Never ever turn that person away, because you never know. You might never ever see that person again. They could take their own life. They could do something stupid. So always look beyond that. Don't just think that they're just being silly. That they're not worth it. Everybody's worth it, because every person here has had a father and a mother. Everybody. You came from somewhere. That's it. You were here. You were created. Respect your mother, respect your father, but respect your friends as well, because they're going to be there to pick you up when you need picking up, and that's real. Go ahead and play this track, bro.
Just taking it in, bro. I know Zaquan was with me this day, though.
Of course.
He was with me.
This back. This baggage I carry is weighing me down. No, I'm going through hell and no help can be found. Hey, the man in the mirror's the one that I blame. The same one I love is the one that I hate. Ooh, I'm crying now. I'm crying now until you hit me, Lord. I'm crying now. I'm crying now, hey, until you hit me, Lord. There's some things about me that I cannot change. No. The hurt from my past and the scars that remain. Hey, no. These shadows, they follow wherever I go. No peace in my mind, no rest for my soul. Crying now. I'm crying now until you hit me, Lord. I'm crying now. Lord, I'm crying now until you hit me. Most of my life's been chained and bound. Ain't on my thought they was lost, can be found. Here at this altar, I'm laying it down tonight. Ooh. Most of my life's been chained and bound. Ain't on my thought they was lost can be found. Here at this altar, I'm laying it down tonight. I'm crying now. Lord, I'm crying now, yeah. Until you hear me, Lord, crying now. Until you hear me, Lord, I'm crying now. Until you hear me.
That's real, man.
Certainly is, bro.
That's real as it gets. I don't know what else to say. That's as real as it gets.
Definitely. Obviously, the video was lagging a little bit. We do
Yeah.
apologize.
Well, that's the thing about this, man. This ain't something that we've just started doing. Like, this is new to us,
Yeah,
and we're growing, you know. And there's things we got to fix. There's things we got to look at. There's things we're gonna have to align correctly. And this ain't something that was just made overnight, you know.
yeah.
It's a process, but it's gonna get there in time.
It will, bro. It will. It
We
will.
just gotta stay in a positive mindset, whoever
Yeah,
you are, you know.
definitely.
Don't think and hold on to stuff from the past or old grudges, whatever it is, you know.
It's true.
Understand and realize how precious life is.
It's true. So, what you got next for us? You got any questions? Or has
Um,
anybody else got any questions? Like, before obviously we wrap this one up.
what's a lesson that you've learned in this music industry, Robbie P?
The lesson I've learned, the biggest lesson I've learned in this industry is be careful who you trust.
Or be
Be careful who you
careful who
trust
you are not
because
opened up to, but
there's a lot of people just in it for themselves, every man for themselves, so to speak, And to me, that shouldn't be the way you should run things. You should always be willing to open up, collab, what have you. But when you do get close to somebody, they can stab you in the back. Your closest friends can stab you in the back. You've got to know who you can trust, who you can love, who you can respect. At the same time, like I can get on and work with my worst enemy. That's the way it is. But, for me, it's about learning every lesson you learn in life, whether it's music, a normal job. You're going to learn lessons, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to come across people that you think that they were great and turn out not to be. And that's going to keep happening. So we can sit here and bitch about it, or we can do something about it and express it, move on. But the biggest lesson that like I said, I learned was trusting people, because in the industry it's a very cutthroat business, very cutthroat, and people just want a piece of you, especially when you're doing good. Everybody wants a piece of you. And if they can't get a piece of you, then they're going to do something to destroy a piece of you. And you can't let that happen. So just always have the eyes at the back of your head if you're getting into the music industry. And that's not me slagging off the music industry, far from it. I love being in the music industry. But it's about just being real to you. If I can't be real to you and tell you how it is, and you go into it and fall, then yeah, you got to make your own mistakes. You got to learn to patch up yourself. But good friends stand by each other and let people know when they're about to fall. And that's all I do. That's all I do.
people don't always catch you when you fall.
True.
That's real.
It's true. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, just be careful who you trust in the industry, because there's a lot of snakes out there. There's a lot of people just trying to get ahead, earn money from you, do a runner with it, whatever. People can steal your music, your lyrics, Even the hell, even the way you
Yeah,
dress, your
I done been
name.
through all that.
I had someone steal one of my nicknames, years back, and they went public with it, and I was like, okay, fair enough. So I changed my name. The trendsetter, you see, I've got to keep going, So I could end up having
Exactly, bro.
5 names before I die. You never know.
It has to be like that. That's like me. Like, I'm all the time finding ideas of things I could do, but
Yeah,
it's should I, or is it the right thing to do, or like almost with this live music review show, I was contemplating it for a minute. Like, what's the
yeah,
purpose for it? What's the reason?
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I just about burped. There's gotta be a purpose in it.
To me, the purpose for these shows is to hear talent that gets overlooked.
Yeah.
Give people a chance. If someone's out there struggling for promotion, help them out. But
Hmm.
remember, it's not just about helping them out. They've got to invest in themselves. They've got to invest in put money and time and effort in other people. You know, like this interview. Like if I was just some random dude, I'd have to pay for this, contribute, whatever. But this is mine and Trent's show, so obviously we're starting it out. He's interviewing me, and we're just taking it from there. But anybody wants to get involved in this, then feel free to contribute.
Yeah.
Feel free to put something in it. If you want an interview like this, and put your face or voice,
The link is at the bottom of the screen.
you don't even need to be on camera like this. Like literally sit there like that
Yeah.
as me and my wife. You know what I mean? So if you're too camera shy or whatever, you don't need to be on camera. But it's worth doing these shows because it gets your name out there. It gets your music
Yeah.
out. So it's all word of mouth. So if you want to do this, feel free to make a contribution. I'm sure you can link up with TrennyyRayy for that, we sort that out, you know what I mean? No problems at all. But if you want to send in your music, there's the link right there. It comes across the page all the time in a little banner right down there. Hang on 2 seconds, get this right. There. And then if I
Submit
comment
your
in,
track at playdadhit@gmail.com.
there it is.
You feel me? We made that especially just for this show.
Yeah.
Also with
So-
the podcast, because there's going to be days where we might not do a live music review show. Maybe we just want to talk with a person.
Yeah.
If that's
Might
what
just
they
wanna
want,
talk. Just chill out, mess around,
Yeah.
whatever, like.
And that's called
we
Tune
want-
Talk.
Of course, it is. Tune talk, like keep it real and keep supporting. And that's what it's about. If anybody wants to ask me any questions while I'm here, we've got about what? Maybe 5-10 minutes before we end this interview. So anybody wants to fire away any questions, feel free. I'm here to answer. Even ask Trent a question. Whatever you feel. But I just feel, like onwards and upwards now. Like we stick to what we're doing, we stick to the formula, and things seem to be working. So
How many people we got watching?
I
4
don't know.
people.
How many?
4 people.
That's not too bad. Listen, we could be sitting here and talking in front of one person. It don't matter.
That's what it's about. We ain't trying to get. It'd be nice to get the 99, but if we got that one, hey, that's what it's all about. Each one reach one. Matter of fact, while I'm sitting here, I could be talking about that. Like I'm on a tour right now with a group of gentlemen and women, all of God, and we actually got a show tomorrow, the 17th, the 25th.
Nice.
So it's gonna be good. It's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
Yeah. They do. It's the same as Facebook. It's the same as all kinds of platforms.
Viewers fluctuate nonstop. Yeah. It's all good, man.
Onwards, man. Like, maybe next month you're gonna see the StreamYard logo up here, wherever it is. That's
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I got 1,000 subscribers. You'd think there'd be at least 50 to 60 people in here watching. But people got stuff they doing.
Yeah. But it happens. It could be the time of day.
To be honest with you, this really wasn't promoted the right way it was supposed to be. I mean, we could have been pushing it every single day, and you know
We could have, yeah.
we got things that you know we're gonna get on. We're gonna get on top of.
Yeah.
We
We'll sort it
learn.
out. We will sort things out. You know what I mean? And that said, eventually all this will be more professional. You know, hopefully we'll have better quality of stuff.
Yeah,
But it is what it is. You know, like you could listen to the best song in the world and it could have the most shittest quality. So it don't matter. As long as you guys are enjoying it and you subscribe to both our channels, you know, and you just show the real support like you have been. I think it's amazing, and I love you all for it. I really do.
yep.
I really do.
You got anything you want to tell him, Robbie P?
All I just want to say is, listen, don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah? Don't sit there and go, oh, look at him with that beard. Look at him with that stupid haircut. So what? We all make mistakes. You know what I mean? Keep it real. That's all I'm going to say. Just keep it real and just be you. Never stop creating. If you're a creator, keep creating. Because one day someone's going to go, oh, I like that creation. You can make 50 million shit ones and just one great one.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Just keep pushing. Never take no for an answer. Keep pushing. Yeah, and just be you. And always, always, guys, keep it humble.
That's real.
Most definitely.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up, man. This is Play That Hit live music review show, Tune Talk with TrennyyRayy and Robbie P. And
It's been a pleasure. It's been good. I've enjoyed these questions. It's been refreshing. You know what I mean? Like somebody asking me questions and that. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that's joined tonight as well. Smash that like button.
until next time.
This video viral.
Bam. Let's see. Here we go. It's only right I play Quan out.
Most definitely. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
Be patient, alright? Quit tripping, it's coming. But just remember, this is only temporary, bro. Things do get better. Love you, bro.